Oh my gosh, I can't believe I just found this and it's only $7.99. I'm definitely getting this for myself. Welcome back to Dust Not Included. My name's Roy and I'm very excited because they just opened a new Goodwill in my neighborhood. I'm also over on eBay where you can find lots of awesome vintage. Well, this store just opened. It's their grand opening and I had to get here. I'm so excited to have a new Goodwill in the neighborhood. Well, the store is set up with all of the housewares to the left, and they have a huge shoe section as well as a really big clothing section. I think I'm gonna like this store. Look at the balloons, how festive. Well, I'm really liking these new carts. They're really clean and easy to push. So excited. The first thing I noticed were all of the records, and I love the way they have them displayed. Do you see anyone that you really like listening to? They had a huge book section on the other side of the records, and turning the first aisle was the figurines and knickknacks. The first thing I noticed was this rooster. Look how nice. It is made in Japan. I definitely decided to put this in the cart and think about it. Well, the shelves were packed. The aisles were small, but I really enjoyed the packed shelves. I noticed this perfume bottle, but this little cute dog caught my eye. Look how adorable. I also liked this little pink angel. I checked out this global bird. These can be quite collectible, but then I noticed he was broken. Come on, it's your first day, Goodwill. No broken items. This little elephant, another broken item. He was made of stone. But look, there's this cute little Cupid in the back. And they had a few wades. Checking out the rest of the figurines. Cute little praying angel for $1.99. And they had some more of the little angels that matched the Cupid. I liked this piece of coral, definitely. That's very gorgeous. In the back, I spotted this little angel with a mirror. The mirror was a little damaged, but it was just a cute piece. Look how adorable this planter is. Little angel jumping off the boot. Well, I headed over into the wood aisle. Over here, I spotted a bunch of vintage prints and these gorgeous frames. I really liked this one with that rainbow. Venice, Italy. It's beautiful. Cute little bell. On the bottom shelf here, I spotted this Italian tray. Look how gorgeous that is. It is from Italy. I love these. I think they're so beautiful, and I know a lot of people like to collect them. I also noticed this toll tray on the bottom shelf. Also really pretty. But I had to have that Italian one. This here is a caddy. It would have had some little glass jars, oil and vinegars, or perfumes. Quite nice, but it was missing its other pieces. I thought this might have been a Homeco fairy lamp at first, but it was not. I just spotted that block optic and got excited. Well, on this end cap on the bottom shelf, I spotted these bookends. Aren't those great? Also, in the back of them, I spotted this doll. She was cute. They were asking $5.99 for her, but she doesn't retail for much more. Leave a comment below. I'd love to know what type of items you never pass up. Well, checking out this end cap, I got really excited. Look, do you see it? It's a beautiful glass dolphin. I loved the colors in it. It was just gorgeous. I turned it around and then noticed they were asking $14.99 for it. Great price if you wanted to keep it for yourself. Well, the first thing that caught my eye was the brightly colored owl. But I was more interested in the shot glass in the back. Look at this, how fun. I had to pick this up. On the bottom shelf, I spotted a set of crystal Mikasa martini glasses with all different patterns on them, etched. They were quite pretty. Over in the dishes, I found this gorgeous koi pond bowl. I definitely had to put this in the cart. I was kind of all over the place today. It was definitely a very busy store because they just opened and I wasn't used to the setup, so I was kind of bouncing here and there and everywhere. Well, I found this creamer on the shelf over there. Look how cute this frog is. I love his little pink bow tie. This butter dish was very pretty. They were asking $9.99 for it. It actually is maybe a cheese dish. And I thought this little planter was cute. It definitely was a new piece. But look how cute that face is. I would love to put a little air plant in there. I also spotted this seagull seashell piece. They were asking $4.99. And check out these turtles. Oh, they're a little naughty. They were asking $8 each, however, so I couldn't pick them up. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and ring the notification bell. Just walking around exploring the store. I decided to head over and check out the frames. Well, I already found some great vintage prints. However, I didn't get to check out the frame section till just now. Oh my gosh. Is this what I think it is? Oh, it is so gorgeous. I love this print. It's just my style. I'm going to have to keep it for myself. And it's only $7.99. Lebedong was a prolific artist, especially around the 1960s and 70s. He was born in 1921 and practiced all the way up until the 90s. He has beautiful works of art that range in value, and I am just very lucky that I found one for myself at the Goodwill for $7.99. Well, after that exciting find, I had to head up to the front to check the cases, and there wasn't that much in them. The most exciting stuff was out on the aisles. Unfortunately, everything in the case was priced at full retail. I did stop to check out the jewelry really quick, but in the end, I was ready to check out. Well, let's take a look at what sold in February over on eBay. This was just a beautiful blue piece of glass. It is imperial glass, and this is the Atterbury scroll pattern. It was a covered compote, and I sold it for $36.99. This ornament sold in February. It is a Gladys Black Christmas ornament from 1994, and it's just an adorable goose with a little Christmas wreath. It sold for $89.99. This Royal Albert Violet's teacup sold for $24.99 in February. It's just a great teacup. I love how it says February on the inside, and it's so spring with those violets. Definitely a really pretty piece. I remember finding this piece at an estate sale. I only could find the top. It is the top to a Fenton fairy lamp. This is a blue satin glass. It had these embossed roses on it. Just gorgeous. It sold for $34.99, and I'm glad that somebody was able to complete their fairy lamp. You can also find me over on District on both Vamp and Knickknack marketplaces. If you use the code DustKnow80, you can get $5 off your first purchase on District. Join Janides and myself this Thursday at 6:30 for a vintage live sale. It's going to be a blast. It looks like I shut the place down. Have a great night, guys.